Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Siggy, here in Philadelphia, the hometown fans are excited.
This is one of the best places to play when you're playing well. No one more passionate than these Philadelphia Phillies fans. And this ballpark's still one of the most beautiful parks in all of baseball.
First pitch coming your way next. About to get started here and towing the slab, Zach Wheeler.
Boogie brings a ton of confidence with him to the mound. He's looking for good at-bats and a few runs from his teammates, and he's hoping to take care of the rest to make sure they come away with a win. If he's on in this one, it's going to be a real uphill battle for everyone else.
The 1-0. Fouled off down the right side. Next offering is in for a strike. Grounds one to short. Turner. And he'll be safe at first.
Batting second.
Well, I hope that's not a sign of things to come in this one for either side. We want to see a good, clean game in this one. An error on the first play of the game kind of makes you wonder, but it's a great chance for this visiting lineup to strike first.
Vladdy needs just one hit to reach 200 for the season.
Pretty impressive the year he's put together. 200 hits doesn't happen by accident, and there are some years nobody reaches 200 at all. Props to him for getting this far.
Bichette gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And there's one down. And next for Toronto, Addison Barger. Right through there for a strike.
Ball that's outside.
Man at first, one away. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Batting fourth.
And here is Alejandro Kirk. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And that chance handled. To second, there's one. And that's two.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
We go to the bottom of the first. Here's Trey Turner. Ball one, no strikes.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
Kicks and deals. Fastball is outside. There's the strike, 3-1. Swing and a miss.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, really nice job of finishing the hitter off right there. Glove side command, fastball firm to the outside corner. Tell you what, very difficult to do anything with that pitch, even if you do swing.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up.
0-1.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. Got three straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
2 outs, base is empty. And here comes Alec Boehm. That one the other way. He'll do it himself. And the Phillies are set down. Back at Citizens Bank Park. New inning getting started. And now here's the veteran DH, George Springer. That one at the knees for a strike. Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And now it's going to be Ernie Clement.
And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
No score here in the second.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Dave Lawrence assigned to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Boog. Very fair, very consistent. Now, I did hear some feedback that he opens up the outside corner a little bit on left-handed hitters, which, you know, for me, I'd be kind of salty. So maybe something to keep an eye on and see if that factors into this one at all.
Here's Andres Jimenez. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. And it's gone. Home run. And that gives them a lead. It's 2-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park.
Now the left fielder, Alan Roden. Swinging a foul straight back. Still only one out here in the inning.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swinging a ground ball, and that's just foul. In the air, left field. Kepler makes the grab, and there's 2 down. So up next for Toronto, Jonathan Clase. Ripped on the ground to second. Gets it to first. And that is the inning. The Jays get a pair on this homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on. And we're back. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Nick Castellanos. Gausman back to work. Off the mark there. And that's ball one. Gausman, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he works in a sinker. Now a fly ball to right center. Barger makes the catch, and there's one gone. Now batting Max Kepler. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Off to a strong start, Siggy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Fires over to Guerrero and Real Muto. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Top half of the 3rd inning. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Top of the zone for a called strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
That one missed. Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
And first offering is fouled off. Siggy, this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors. 0-2 now. So Vladdy Jr. strikes out.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the 3rd one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
2 down, nobody on. Missed inside with the curve. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Kepler makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back here in Philadelphia, ready to go for the last half of the inning. This is Bryson Stott.
Bryson Stott.
And that is out of play. And that one in the air center field. 1 away. Down the third baseman. And that's in there at the knees.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, it should be a good outing for him.
Swings through that.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Strike 1.
0-1.
And that one fouled off. Oh, 0-2 now. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that's the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Alejandro Kirk. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Love coming to Citizens Bank Park. Best ice cream in all of the league at the press level. It's only been around since 2004, but plenty of awesome history here already. It's the only stadium with multiple postseason no-hitters. Remember, Roy Halladay did it back in 2010, and the Houston Astros threw a combined no-no in Game 4 of the 2022 World Series.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Castellanos makes the grab, out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Clement, 28 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2017. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly nothing at 2.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They're up 2-0. Bottom of the inning, and now Trey Turner.
Phillies, shortstop Trey Turner.
There's a swing and a miss.
Oh, he's looking great so far.
0-1.
It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Out towards right center field. Barker makes a move towards the gap. Nabs it, and there's one down. Here comes Schwartz to the plate.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
First
Ball
pitch,
one, no
not
strike.
close. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Inside,
2 balls, 1 strike.
2-1. One down, base is empty. Outside low, counts full, 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Oh, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way. Just let it travel a hair more.
And he walked him.
Nope.
And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch. And I'll tell you what, he earned that walk.
And now it's Alec Bohm.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
In the air out to center. And that'll get down for a hit. They fired in quickly. So it's first and second with only 1 away.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
No ball, 2 strikes.
2 on, 1 out. Pitch
1 ball,
misses,
2
and it's
strikes.
1-2.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog. Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Max Kepler at the plate. Squirts away a little bit.
0-1.
Well done behind the dish. Tying run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And a swing and a miss.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. He made him pay for that one, and they tack on 3. It's 3-2. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
And now it is JT Realmuto. Grounded out his first time. And it's fouled away. Down the line. And that drops foul. 2 outs, base is empty. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And he makes the catch. And that ends the inning. Phils get 3 on this long ball. It's now back at Citizens Bank Park. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. Close, but called the ball. Ball 1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Ground ball left side and foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Shortened the bunt and missed it, and it's 0-1.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
Blue Jays down a run. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side of the 5th.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
And we're back. And stepping in is the speedy Bryson Stott. Gosman back to work. That is upstairs for ball 1. Hit on the ground to short. Bichette on the run, throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
2 down. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a slow roller. Throws to first in time. Inning over. All set for the top of the 6th. Now, Bo Bichette. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball. In the air, right field, pretty well struck, back there. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Showed off some really nice oppo pop with that swing and just couldn't get it over the fence, but I absolutely love everything about that approach and the mechanics right there. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
With the tying run at second, and we're the top half of the 6th.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering way off the plate. Got him! Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Now here is Addison Barger. One out and a runner at second. Hit hard but foul off to the left.
2-1.
In the dirt. Not in time. The tying run stands at third with one out, and a fly ball could knock this one up.
Well, that right there can be a tough read as a run.
Sneaks through, base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and it's an RBI single. It's 3-3. Alejandro Kirk digs in now. And fouled off. Barger over at first with one away. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Swing and a ball line to center. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Barger rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. The relay, he's in there.
Back-to-back base hits. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
The next offering misses, and now it's even 1-1. Runner on at third, one gone. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. With number 9 for him in this game. 9. And here is Ernie Clement. In there for strike one. Line drive. And that'll do it. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Top of the order due up in the home half. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th. Trey Turner at the plate. Swing and a foul out of play. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And 1-1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
There's the strike.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
The shortstop takes the ball.
That's a really good take. You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
1-1.
The Phillies down by a run here in the bottom of the 6th.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
That's off the mark, and the count's even at 2. And that one missing low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Chases that one out of the zone, and he's up to 7 strikeouts. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
And now the first baseman, Alec Bohm. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
No ball,
wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Top of inning number 7. Here's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. That's in there. That's strike one. Well, he's back out there to begin the seventh. That surprised you at all, Chris?
Yeah, a little bit. It was a little rough sixth inning there, but his skipper's got a lot of confidence in him. But trust me, they will keep a close eye on how he does in this one.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Real Muto up with it. Fires to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
We'll take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Next to hit, Alan Roden. Base is empty, one away here in the top half of inning number 7. High fly ball out into left center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Jonathan Clase. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
Next offering in there for a strike, and it's 1-2. And down on strikes, and he keeps putting up the K's. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Yariel Rodriguez.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations. Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Kepler at the plate and takes high there. That missed by a lot. And the count now 2-0. Action in the pen down there. Brendan Little, the young lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Swanson, the right-hander, also getting loose. Two and one now. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Real Muto in the box now. Takes strike 1. In the dirt, blocked. And an excellent job keeping it right there. And 1-2.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And there's the ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Base hit center field. And the go-ahead run is on base.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, number 68.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity. To come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Stott in the box now. Take strike one.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn two, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get two and end up with nothing.
That clips the zone, and it's 0-2.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
In the air on the infield, and the infield fly is called. Here's the third base. Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Phillies, Edmundo Sosa.
And this is a big at bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Drops into the glove, and that is the inning. Phillies leave a couple. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Back here in Philadelphia, ready to begin the eighth. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Bo Bichette. Yeah, there's the strike.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. On the ground out to short. Fires across the diamond, and Guerrero is set down. Addison Barr. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make it. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Matt Strong.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
On the ground right side. He steps on the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays, and it remains a 4-3. Back here in Philadelphia, onto the bottom of the eighth. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Puts a bunt down. Jimenez in plenty of time to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out. Brendan Little taking over on the mound. Here's Turner now. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout.
54. Brendan Little.
Tap foul at the plate. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. The shortstop takes the ball.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And a count 1-2. One down. Phillies down a run. That's the third. Makes a sliding stop. The throw in time. Got it.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great. Reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
Schwarber, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Ball one there. The 1-1 is fouled off.
No signs of wavering on the mound here in the 8th. He's looking rock solid so far.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Kirk to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. No runs. We go to of the ninth. Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. First pitch misses. Strom, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and occasionally uses a cutter.
No strike.
To third. In time to Bohm. And they get the leadoff man in the ninth. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Ball one on a pitch inside.
Strom has a pretty cool hobby. Collects baseball cards of players who hit home runs off of them. I love the reason he does it. He tells people, if you hit a home run against me, you're good enough to collect.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A massive home run. And they add to the lead. It's 5-3.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it.
Jimenez in the box with two gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now 5-3. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Jeff Hoffman.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Bohm stands in here, takes ball one low.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it. Hey, look, we'll see how it factors in. I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run in the top of the ninth means. I mean, just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1.
And that one is lifted in the air. Clase sizes this one up, and it's caught for the out. Here's Nicholas Castellanos, 1 for 3. And that one clips the corner. And that misses. And it's 1-1. One down, base is empty. And that's down and away.
2 strikes.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Count full.
Center field, Clase should have this one. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down. So they're down to their final out. Here's the left fielder, Max Kepler. He's already homered here in this one. Swings and misses. And that is strike 1. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the ninth.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
The Phils down to their final strike.
1 ball.
And that one
2
almost
strikes.
hit him. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Two outs.
2-2 the count.
And it remains 2-2. Line drive, and that is the ball game.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can